One of the transgressions he showed him is that you can't be wearing trousers, jeans.
What's that? You can't wear leggings.
Leggings, you can wear leggings if it's cold, but you have to put a dress over it. Yeah. Do you know how?
But even like for work, because I train as a nurse.
I've seen nurses wear dresses.
Yeah, they wear dresses, but I mean you can't wear dresses all the time.
What is it in your work contract? You can't wear a dress.
Yeah, you can. What?
See that? So there's no excuse.
1 John 5 and 3.
Yeah, 1 John 5 and 3. God.
So like it.
No. It's a good question, and that's the most out of the spirit.
And later on, so like it, watch the videos back so you can see what scriptures we're getting and get for yourself.
Right.
On the channel the brother gave you. You've got 3 YouTube channels to go on. But the one that he gave you is going to be uploaded. This is going to be uploaded on it. Yeah? Subscribe to the channel and everything.
Right, man. Like, there's hardly anyone even watching the channel, right? But through time, more people will watch it. People that we encounter like you. So it's not going to be different for anyone else. And it's not a thing like, don't be scared to be in the channel. I mean, like, the other sister that was here earlier, she was scared. We said, alright, don't for it. Read that.
Verse 12,
Right?
read it 5.
Right?
Yahushua answered, verily, verily, and said unto thee,
Right?
except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God.
So we're giving you the spirit of Allah. You can't enter the kingdom of God if you don't have the spirit. You was already born of flesh. Now you need that spirit to renew you and make you humble as a little child, like Matthew chapter 18 and verse 4 says. But just because I know you don't want to stay here for that long stuff yet. With that, check that out. Peace be upon you.
Peace and blessings, sister. Shalom. Means peace be upon you in Hebrew. Shalom. Sister.
Turn your head, look to the road, walk up.
You see that?
He said, you trying to stay out longer?
What's the time? Whenever. Lick it a couple more times. Lick it a couple more precepts. And then kind
Yeah, but then if you get to finish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Second entry, 7
Yeah, a couple
and
more.
26. Hey, bro, this is beautiful as well because it goes straight into 1 Corinthians
Go on.
chapter 15 and verse 50 about the incorruptible and immortality.
Oh, okay. Some
Second
precepts.
entry goes into it.
Go on.
Hey, bro, when I heard that, I said, Most Highs.
Precept.
Hey, listen, I was like, precept, bro. There's so many precepts in second Esdras, especially for what Christ said.
God.
Hey, I think Christ was reading second Esdras.
God.
I can't lie. Because Christ was talking about the
Wars.
tree. He's talking about a good tree can't bring forth bad fruit, and a bad tree can't bring forth good fruit. You find that in second Esdras 2.
Come.
You find too many things, man. I'll keep it real. 7 and 26.
Edges 7, 26, right? Behold, time shall come that these tokens shall come to pass,
Right?
and the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen that thou is withdrawn from the earth.
And that's so crazy because it says that we were withdrawn from the earth. The bride's gonna be withdrawn from the earth. That means this is talking about when we're in the clouds and being transported back to Israel.
27,
Right?
and whosoever is delivered from the foresaid evil shall be my wonders.
And how are we gonna be delivered? By being beamed up into the chariots of the Most High. Read.
For my son Yahushua shall be revealed with those that be with him, and they that remain shall rejoice within 400 years.
And it gives you even the time period from Ezra all the way to Christ, man. And that 400 years shows you when Christ was born. Hey, all praise to the Most High, man. Read.
29. After these years shall my son Christ die, and all men that have life and all the world shall be turned into the
Read that again.
edges, second edges, 7 verse 30.
Right?
And the world shall be turned into the old silence 7 days,
Right?
like as the former judgments.
That old silence is when we're not knowing who we are. Read.
So that no man shall remain.
And no man's going to remain. We're going to be in the congregation of the dead. Read.
31.
Right?
And after 7 days, the world that yet awakened, not
That world that yet awakens. We know the Israelites is the world, and we're awakened right now. Read.
awakened not, shall be raised up, and that shall die, that is corrupt.
And then from our awakening, we're going to be raised up. The dead is also going to be raised up. And then we're going to read that last bit again.
And that shall die, that is corrupt.
And then the corrupted people that didn't put on incorruption when they had the opportunity will die. Read.
32.
Right?
And the earth shall restore those that are asleep in her.
And then the people that are asleep, that's why in 1 Corinthians it said some of us won't sleep, some of us won't see death. But the ones that did see death and are sleeping for what? Read on.
And so shall the dust, those that dwell in silence, and the secret places shall deliver those thou soul. So
Read that again, read that again.
2nd Esdras 7 verse 32.
Right?
And the earth shall restore those that are asleep in
Right.
her. And so,
Sleep in the earth, read.
and so shall the dust that dwell in silence, and the secret places shall deliver those souls that were committed unto them.
And the souls are going to be delivered from the secret.
33.
Right?
And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment,
And then the Most High appears on the seat of judgment, man. Read.
misery shall pass away,
Misery will pass away.
and the long suffering shall have an end.
Right. Read.
34.
Right.
But judgment only shall remain.
And that judgment that we read in 2nd Esdras 13, the fire that burns, right, that the incorruptible won't be able to be burnt by, is what's going to remain. The judgment's going to remain. Read.
Truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong.
Truth is going to stand and faith is going to wax strong, man. Read.
35.
That's in the last days. You know when we're going through it with pilgrims in the earth, that's when we got to be praying, fasting, and we got to be making supplication, remembering our precepts. Bro, I'm being serious. Hey, before we even get into tribulation, I want to be able to know the law off by heart, every single verse. Hey, and that may be too hard for thee, that may be too hard for me, but Most High willing, we can do that.
Of course.
You know why? Because if we can, that means we ain't got enough in that time. Read.
25. Work shall follow, and the reward shall be soon.
So, watch this. The work shall follow, and what?
And the reward shall be soon.
And the reward shall be shown after the judgment and after we select them. Now, just read it, read it.
And the good
You know what it
deeds
was?
Yeah.
shall be of force.
And the good deeds shall be of force. So all these other nations are going to be doing those good deeds of force. That's by force, not by, oh, because they believe, so they're going to willingly do it. They're going to be forced to do it. Read.
And the wicked deeds shall bear no rule.
And the wicked deeds, they're going to bear no rule. Why? Because we're going to force the good deeds onto the people. Read.
26. Right? Then said I, Abraham, pray first for the Sodomites.
That's it. That's it. We'll drop it there. And with that, I want to give you praise to the Most High. In the name of His Slacker, I want to give you glory to the Most High. In the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Right?
Come, Nasrallah.
Promise.
Come, Nasrallah. Shalom.
Oh, I can't lie. Still